Oh, hey there. Have you ever been fired or laid off? How did you feel about it? What did you do? I've been fired. I've been laid off. A little over a year ago, I was fired from a job, and there was some new management that came in a little bit before letting me go, and I had a little feeling. There was a new manager that came in with a list of a bunch of people on his whiteboard in his office that he wanted to bring in that he's worked with prior. And we knew, kind of the other supervisors and myself were just kind of feeling out this new manager. And sure enough, he went around cutting heads, letting people go kind of randomly. People actually performing really well. But he wanted to bring all these other new people in that he's worked with before. And unfortunately, January 15th, 2024, I was let go. And I knew it wasn't my fault. I didn't accept it as my fault. I didn't feel like I did anything wrong. I never really took it hard. The only thing is, I have a wife and 3 young children. I have a mortgage. I have bills. And at the time, we were going through paying off some credit cards, so there wasn't a lot kind of left for the emergency fund, which I have learned to fill since then. So my job was to get a job. What I did is that morning, I got let go about 6 a.m. I started 4 a.m. that day. Got called into the HR office by my manager, and it pretty much went, hey, we got to let you go. Here's your last check, and nice working with you. Okay. Walked up to my car. I called my wife right away and said, hey, I got to let go. Do you want me to pick you up a coffee on the way home? Went and got her a coffee, went home, and that was my job now, is to find a job. So the first thing I did is I actually took a nap. And for a couple hours, waiting for a couple stores to open up, I went to kind of a craft store. I bought a big kind of whiteboard thing that kids use when they're doing the little projects, those little cheap 99-cent cardboard boards, and a bunch of sticky notes. As soon as I did that, I went home and filled out the unemployment paperwork, got that situated, and then started looking for jobs. I polished my resume real quick, started looking for jobs. I did about 3 a day, and every day put up my sticky notes, this company, this date, and what the position was, wrote it down, stuck it on the board every day in a nice little kind of organized manner. And after that, I started getting calls. I had a couple phone screens. I had a couple interviews. Was actually in between 2 jobs that I was looking for. And in Idaho, there's a lot of food manufacturers. And I ended up picking one that I'm currently with now, almost a year now. Picking one that was a little more established in the area. And I ended up just got a huge rock hit my windshield just then. Holy cow. Side note, yeah, big huge hole in my windshield. Wow. Thanks, cement truck. But I got the job. And I was only out for 35 days. So I only received about 2 unemployment checks. I went to the unemployment office because they called me in for a meeting. I went and did that. And at that point, by the time it was time for that interview session at the unemployment office, I said, hey, I actually start at a job next Tuesday. So is there anything we need to kind of go over? He's like, nope, let me just check, make sure we have all your mailing information and make sure that we have all your up-to-date stuff, and you're good to go. Congratulations. And that went very quick and easy. That's the truck behind me that just put a big rock through my windshield. Thanks, bud. And ended up getting the job. So don't take it too hard when you're going through that process. You know, try to have a little emergency fund just in case. It's always a good idea. You know, I hear 3 months, 6 months, 9 months of home expenses, which is always a good idea. But really, just focus on getting a job. When one door closes, another door opens, and it ended up working out more. I make more now. My schedule is a heck of a lot better. I get off at noon every day. I'm able to pick up my kids from school. It actually works out great. So just keep your head up. Focus on getting something else, maybe something else you like. You might have to move to a different area. Fortunately, this was about the same distance as that last job. So stay organized.